Okay, so hi and good morning. Happy July 11th, I believe it is. And I have just been so overwhelmed emotionally, physically, mentally that I decided this week it's time for a Whimsy creative reset. And honestly, to me, creative reset does not mean to try out many new things. It really is all of the things that I know work for me, that really fill up my creative cup and ground me. And so naturally, I spend a lot of time outside at my most favorite places. And I thought, because this is fairy realm and you cannot convince me otherwise, that I would first thing in the morning come out and just draw a little bit, because doing something with your hands, walking barefoot on the ground, is like one of the most grounding things to me, and it works for me. So try to find ways that work for you. And I also have in mind like swimming in a lake, so I will see if we can manage that. But yeah, it's just super cozy, and like just sitting on the stone, like touching the stone is already what I needed. I feel like hugging a tree is also on the list for this video. But yeah, I don't know. I think many of us are really exhausted right now from what I can see, like all the videos popping up that talk about creative reset or like reset in general, grounding, like just having a break from life and everything that's going on, from the fastness of life. And so yeah, I hope that this video is grounding to you, healing to you in whatever way, inspiring to you. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, little fun fact. When I was in high school, and I think it was the 6th or 5th grade, it could be the 7th as well, but doesn't matter. But I won an art contest where we had to draw like pieces of a castle, and we had like the school trip to this haunted castle. Like there were so many stories, and I was so excited, and I won the first place for this contest. And I remember I drew this tower and I was so proud of it, and my name for like entering the contest was White Pigeon. And so White Pigeon is back, my friends. I'm trying to draw the tower that is right across from me. Let's see how that goes. I really want to practice more drawing, so yay. Okay, and while we are drawing, I thought I'm giving you a little like update on this space up here, because I have been having such a hard time with my content recently, because I, after 2.5 years, have not reached the amount of followers I wanted to reach. And don't get me wrong, I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every single one of you. But you know, if you put every single minute of your life and also penny into like creating content, you want it to go well, you want to spread your message to more people, like inspire more people. This is what this is all about for me, like inspiring people to find their spark again. And I have just been so frustrated, because I was like, does my content even matter? Like, is it even helpful or inspiring to people? So I had this thought of giving up, and I was like, girl, you came so far, like you nearly reached 4,000 people already. And when I was younger, I always gave up everything. Like when I thought I'm not good enough, I would give up. And I feel like now I'm in a much better place when it comes to this. I know that when you want to give up because it is hard, you are on the blink of getting what you want, kind of like reaching your goals. And so I'm not giving up, don't worry. But there is a difference between like giving up because it's hard and giving up because it's not aligned anymore. And I feel like I'm on the other side, like giving up because there are some turbulences right now. And I do feel like my content is shifting a little bit right now because I want to make it more personal and less kind of staged, I want to say, because I love all the whimsical shots and I definitely want to keep doing them. But I love like showing up as who I am, because I feel like if you are showing up as who you are inspiring more people. And so this is, I feel like, what I'm doing right now, just showing you what it's really like. And also I have been way too tired to do all of these extensive shots, which again I love, but I just did not have the energy, and I'm just winging it. Like, I'm just going with wherever this is taking me. I hope you enjoy, and if you're new here, don't forget to do the YouTube magic, because it really helps me out so much. Like, subscribe, hype the video, comment down below, share the video with someone who may need to hear anything that is in my videos. So enough talking, let's keep drawing, because otherwise we will not finish this piece until the sun is hitting us with her full force, because it will be 30 degrees again today and I really want autumn. So yay, let's draw. Okay, by the way, my face is looking like this because I think I'm detoxing. I'm preparing for a juice fasting, and so yay, my skin is like, stop. But I'm determined to support my body as best as I can. And yeah, I had such a good time here. There is this distinctive smell where it really smells like there is flowers, a bunch of flowers, but I cannot pinpoint them. Maybe it really is the entrance into fairy realm. But yeah, with that being said, I feel super grounded and happy. Barefoot walking, 10 out of 10, highly recommend. In Korea there is even these trails now opening everywhere where people can walk bare feet on red clay, and it's like a whole forest. And I wish we had this here as well, because as soon as I stepped on the ground barefoot, it was the best feeling in the world. So I'm happy. I'm really happy. And I think now is the time, because it's getting hot, to drive to a new thrift store that I saw, and I just really am excited to try it out. So let's pack our things and meet in the car, and then let's go. Okay, so this is the coolest thrift store I have ever been to. It is huge, as you can see, and there is so many cool items. Even my holy grail cabinet, which is probably out of my budget range, I will show you anyways, but it is amazing. I drove 1.5 hours, but it was completely worth it. So, yay! Let's explore a little more. I found 2 items. One was on my thrift list for a thrift flip today, and so we can have a little adventure without any pressure. It is so cool. Like, I wish we could hang out here together and like shop together. It's really cool.
Searching for something that ain't lost. Have we got our lines crossed? We're wasting time on stuff that doesn't really matter, while wishing for something better. I try to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel the same way? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you do.
Okay, so as you can see, I found this really cool sunflower field. I saw it on my way to the antique store and I was like, where is that? And so we made it and it is adorable. The only thing is I'm confused because the sun is opposite from me and the sunflowers look the complete wrong direction. But yeah, I just wanted to soak in some color, and sunflowers are perfect. They are one of my most favorite flowers. Okay, so I'm back home and I actually arrived a while ago, but I was so tired that I decided to take a nap, and this nap turned out to be so deep that after waking up I was like, where am I? Who am I? What time is it? What century is it? So yay, that's how we feel right now. As you can probably tell, I'm still looking so tired. But yeah, I got up because I want to start working on the little fairy miniature nature cabinet. I want this to look like a little fairy would bring it with her to brag about all of her little treasures that she found all around the world. And we have this little window up here, so I'm thinking to kind of create kind of a junk journal with like little stamps and stickers, pressed flowers, maybe a fairy selfie is what just came to my mind. And then I need to work on the little separating pieces in here and see what treasures I have at home to fill it up, if we need to collect more. But I feel like this will be such a cozy craft, and whenever I need to reset my creative cauldron, like when I need to have a creative reset, I always tend to crafts that are familiar to me, which don't give me stress, where I can just relax. And I feel like this is exactly one of these. I also have the top of the box. I may leave it like this until I have the perfect idea to finish it, or I'm thinking to cover it in pressed flowers, or yeah, maybe give it the impression of a little baggage or like a suitcase. I don't know. Maybe I will not even make the decision today, because decisions are not for me when I take a reset, because they stress me out. But yeah, this is, I think, all I'm going to do today. It's already 5 p.m. because I slept in way too long. And then tomorrow I want to go some berry picking, maybe getting a flower bouquet. And yeah, just have a cozy time before the next heat wave arrives in 1.5 weeks. So let's enjoy life before it is way too hot to enjoy it again. So let's start crafting. Okay, so at this point, I really feel like I belong into the forest, because I am tempted to get my sunglasses. It is way too bright to my liking, but I need good lighting, and so there you go. If I look funny, that's why. But I found these while brainstorming, and they are perfect to create the little dividing thingies in my wooden box. The only thing is that they are really thin, because they are usually used to make candles, and so I need to make them more sturdy. And so my idea is to use some PVC glue, and he is looking rough at this point, but yay, we have some PVC glue and some tissue, and then kind of create a vintagey look, which also reminds me of the forest took over here, like it was grown out from a piece of bark or something like that. I don't want to achieve a completely clean look with this nature cabinet, and it can be messy, so I think we have our two fighters, toilet paper and PVC glue. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Okay, so we were successful. We got 1 kilogram of raspberries and 1.5 kilogram of blueberries, and I'm super excited. I cannot wait to eat them in the morning every single day. So, yay! But let's go home. It is so hot, and I'm afraid I may get a heat stroke if I spend any more minute out in the sun. Like, I'm in my car, but I'm still super sweaty and I need to drink some water. So don't forget to hydrate in this weather. But yeah, super happy. Not going to pick any more flowers because I feel like we did enough, and I'm going to pick some flowers another day. So let's go home and let's finish our little fairy craft.